down. It's a little loud. Okay. So, hello. It's a little dark in here. Sorry about that. But, the lights aren't working in the car, in the van. So, yeah. I haven't been live in a while. But I guess I just wanted to address something that my friend Lav addressed earlier. And I don't know, I usually don't like to do stuff like this because then it's just going to become a whole big deal, bigger than it actually is. But, yeah, I guess, so maybe like 2 days ago I was posted or tagged in a post about how I'm not the best human being because I don't check my DMs. And because I don't do that, I guess it means that I don't appreciate my followers and the things that they do for me. And I'm sorry if some of you feel that way. I'm not the type of person that uses my phone all the time. I mean, my friends and family do complain about how I don't respond quick enough. I mean, before I changed my number and got a new phone, I had like 600 unread. And it's not because a bunch of people blow me up, it's just because I don't really use my phone. It's just a mental health type of thing and just a personal choice. But that being said, I do try my best to engage and interact with the people that follow me because I do understand that, you know, while I may work as hard as I do, whether it's acting or modeling or music, at the same time, if it weren't for the people that follow me, that support me, I wouldn't be shit. So I know that, I acknowledge that, and I appreciate it, which is why I try my best. I try to I try to comment, but checking my DMs is not something that would be a healthy choice for my mental state. And I tried explaining that the best way I know how, but it's really hard for me to do it through messages or comments and stuff because people will read it in the wrong tone. And even when it's just something as simple as setting a boundary, people will accuse me of being a bully, when it's really the other way around. People harass me about that kind of stuff, and I really don't mean to make anyone feel ignored or unacknowledged. I really do try my best, and I'm sorry if my best isn't enough, but I really do try. I try my best, and I'm sorry, but DMing is not something that I can do. Another thing, my friend defended me and said things that I couldn't say myself, and I appreciate that, but then she got a bunch of backlash, and a bunch of people said that we were in cahoots, and I told her to say those things, and I don't know, it just sucks, because she is someone that I've been friends with for 6+ years. We lived together for, I think, over a year. I've known her since I was like 15. And she hates talking about this kind of stuff. She really does. And she also forgets all the time about me being anyone but myself as a person. You know, like, when she looks at me, she just sees a friend and nothing else. And so it just makes her uncomfortable having to talk about that stuff. But I am so grateful for the things that she said, because I don't know, she sees how I am in real life, you know, and she sees...
Hey.
Hi.
Would you rather, I found these little bicycle nameplate things that are really cute.
Uh-huh.
Would you rather one that said Daisy or Drama Queen? Or Diva?
Daisy.
You like Daisy?
Yeah, Daisy.
I found one for Bryce and me.
Cool. Dope. Okay, bye, I love you.
What?
I said bye, I love you.
Bye, I love you.
Forgot what I was saying. Sorry, I was talking about my friend Lavender. She defended me against some people that were attacking me and saying I'm a shitty person because I don't DM. And I don't know. I mean, she's been there when I run into people in real life, and she's seen me interact with them and take time out of my day to, you know, get to know them and stuff. And so she's not talking out of her ass, and she's saying things that she knows that I'm too scared to say because I don't want to blow smoke up my own ass. And I don't know. So yeah, I appreciate what she said, but I also feel really bad that she's getting dragged into this kind of stuff because she doesn't like it and she's not comfortable with it, and she was just being a good friend by sticking up for me. So if you guys could leave her out of it, I'd appreciate it, and I'm sure she would too. But yeah, I guess that's all I really had to say. Again, I'm sorry if my lack of messaging upsets you. But at the same time, like, I do try my best. I try and like and comment and, you know, interact as much as possible. And fuck, man, like, if we are to run it in person, I promise, like, I'm not gonna be a shitty person. Like, I've met up with people in real life, and sometimes it goes really south, which is why I've kind of stopped doing that for a little bit. There was this one time where I was backpacking and I met up with someone that followed me, and I followed them back, and we went out, we got lunch, and then afterwards she was young, so I didn't want her to take the subway home alone, so I went back with her and met her family, and things were great. But then I called her out for not being totally honest with something, and then she immediately turned on me and screenshotted certain parts of a conversation, took out all the nice parts, made me look like I was bullying her. So she went from being a fan account to just a bully, and it was really hurtful and really shitty to see someone that I tried so hard to be nice to and appreciate their support, and it just went south so quick. And I'm not saying that that'll happen every time, but it's happened a good amount of times, to the point where I have to set up a boundary and I can't be too close. You know, I don't make friends with people online anymore. But, you know, and I don't hold anything against them, you know? Like, she got used to me giving her attention, and then things got busy, and I couldn't do that anymore, and then that upset her. So I get where she's coming from, but at the same time, it's unfair to expect a bunch of stuff from someone that you know that you don't know. But yeah. Thanks for tuning in. I'm sorry if any of this upset you. I just kind of wanted to get it out of the way. And, because, yeah, it seems like any of the comments that I had on that post were just completely disregarded and unacknowledged. And, you know, they read it in the wrong tone and quickly called me a bully. So, I'm sorry. That's never my intention. I rarely ever comment anything in a rude tone. I can be very candor and brutally honest, but it's never in a mean or attacking tone, I promise. But, yeah, that's it. We gotta hit the road. I think we're like 2 or 3 hours away from home. We just finished the tour. It was really great. I met a lot of amazing people. There was even like a couple people that drove down to Santa Cruz from San Francisco, which was so amazing and so incredible. And we met a lot of amazing people, a lot of sweet people, and it means the world to us that people actually dig our music and like drove out to see us play in little bars and little cafes, and that was so sick and so awesome, and it means the absolute fucking world to me. We were really tired and we miss our dogs like hell, so we should be getting home tonight. I think it's 8:45 now, so we'll be getting home around like 11, I think. But it was a great trip. We got to see the redwoods, and I got to explore Hayden-Ashbury, see the Mecca for my peoples. Went to Golden Gate Park, we busked, and it was great. It was a really good trip, and hopefully next time we'll even go further up to Seattle and Portland, or we can take a trip to the UK or just around, you know, Paris, playing the subways and stuff. It would be really awesome, and yeah, I'm excited. I'm really excited. So, you know, that's it. Thanks for tuning in and stuff. Sorry, I didn't read any of these messages that you guys sent. But yeah, I love you guys with all my heart. And I'm sorry if my lack of phone usage makes you feel like I don't, but I do. I love and appreciate you guys so much. So yeah, have a great night, and keep smiling, and all the things.